Hey guys, Trevor from Emerald City Guitars. I've got such a sick package to show you guys today. Two pieces that have been together since 1959 and somehow survived all this time. 1959, Fender Jazzmaster to start, which is their debut year. Oftentimes they have that gold anodized guard. This is a little bit later. November date on this, no date on the neck, which is typical for 59, but 1059 body. That's a transition to that tortoise guard, which you'll see for a few years after that. And it's just an amazing example. It's 100% original, super, super light. As you can see, it's super clean for 1959. You know, a little bit of wear on those edges, I'm sure you can see, but it's got a shine to it. Again, this thing is so light, I can't stop doing that. It's got the cover. The case is in great condition, totally there. Original strap, tag with the matching serial number, same as the guitar, which you definitely want to see. Another cool hang tag, that yellow Jazzmaster tag, which is really cool, really sought after. Old labella strings. What's this? Jerry's Music Shop in Massachusetts, whatever they put in that. And then just something that's lived in this case for a long time, probably a little slide or pick holder. And next to it is a 1959 Fender Pro Amp in killer condition. So I'll give you the whole story on this. It is not a one owner, it's had a couple, but almost one owner. So my buddy in California, Nick, posted this. It came in from the original owner, just like, you know, flat wound strings, just kind of a mess of everything you want to see. It had the tags, had guy's t-shirt, I think, in it. The second it went up, I just called him right away and I bought it. And it was something that I wanted to just kind of keep in the family, just a beautiful one-owner package. And one of my really, really good customers got it out of my hands. He's one of the only people who kind of gets that VIP pass and, you know, gets it out of the house once it goes home. And he owned it for a couple years. And again, this is a collector. He played a little bit, enjoyed it, but he's got some really great stuff. And he was kind of storing this one, like me, wanted kind of a package deal and couldn't say no. As things happen, a couple years later, something else caught his eye and doing a little shuffling the deck. And this is a piece that I was familiar with and I was hoping to get it back, and he was cool enough to send it back here. So again, this came from the original owner. It showed up in California. I snatched it right away, went to a buddy's house. It's back here. So a couple people have been able to enjoy it slightly, but it's the truth. It's straight up. You know, it has been circulated, but lightly, if you will. This amp is amazing. When it showed up from California, something rattled around in there and popped the speaker. So I'd had to get that recon, and it's had a couple caps here and there, but the amp sounds awesome. I mean, this is so cool. It's a tweed amp. We all know that's like a bar of gold right now. It's more an addition, cherry on top to this, if you can believe. I mean, a tweed amp by itself is worth a video, but the real kind of buzz about this is 100% original, lightweight, 59 Jazzmaster, you know, the package. So in this era specifically, they really, really lean into the Strat world in the 50s. I mean, they feel more like a Strat than they do a modern Jazzmaster or a 60s Jazzmaster. They're really light. They've got that slab board, really dark Brazilian rosewood, and just the nature of the quality of wood, how this is put together, they just feel a little bit more Stratty and woody, and they're their own thing. Without a doubt, these are my favorite years. They do everything and more. If you're lucky enough to own one or play one, you absolutely know why. This is a perfect example if you're looking for something to invest that's pre-CBS. Yeah, I can't afford a Strat. This is something that is kind of obtainable, you know, so call us up, trade some stuff, get it, it's amazing. So today, Karl Vandervelden, my right-hand guy down here, is gonna be demoing it, and we wanna change it up a little bit. You know, usually with an offset guitar or a Jazzmaster, ideally, I'd love to have like a super reverb, Vibrolux reverb, something you can really get that cool ambient quality out of, or some of the surf stuff, but we're going back to 1959, where you plug straight into a Fender Pro Amp, you know, no trim, no reverb. It's pretty much in your face, and it sounds awesome, but it's a little bit more rock and roll. So I have this Echoplex here that we're gonna use. I've been collecting these and Space Echos forever. I love them. They're tempestuous. They have issues. We all know that. There's a couple great guys that, if you're curious about, I'll give you the recommendation who fixes them. This one was serviced, but the fan is a little loud, so we haven't listed it because of that reason. It's an external sound. It's not gonna go through your signal, but if you have it flat, you're gonna hear a little buzz. If you want it, go take it to someone and get it fixed. I'm not gonna do that. It's awesome for studio, it works great, but yeah, if you're playing in front of you, you'll hear a little buzz like these. There's little tricks. For this specific one, if you tilt it up a little bit, the fan stops. It's great, so we're gonna do that just to give it a little bit of a spacious vibe today, because again, Jazzmaster into a Pro, it's pretty just straight up. So we're gonna add that to give it a little bit of a something, something. All right, that's my take. Again, this is a brand new arrival. It's freaking amazing. I love it. 1959 Fender Jazzmaster 59 Pro Amp, both purchased the same day, and an Echoplex. All right, let's go. Thank you guys, that was Karl Vandervelden playing a 1959 Fender Jazzmaster, 1959 Fender Pro, and a solid state Echoplex right here. Thank you for watching, hit subscribe, and stay tuned.